Get Your Girlfriend Back finally revealed the best way to get your ex-girlfriend back. Have you and your girlfriend recently broken up? If so, have you come to the conclusion that you want to get your ex-girlfriend back in your life? Yes. Now that she is long and gone, you probably want to get the girlfriend back, especially if you still love her and want her to be a part of your life. If this is you, then you are definitely not alone. This is a common dilemma that men suffer from every day. Maybe while you were with your girlfriend you wished that you could have the single life and be able to flirt and mingle with other girls. But now that you have been kicked to the curb, the single life is not all that it's cracked up to be, is it? If you loved your ex-girlfriend, you may feel like there's nothing else to live for. Everyone wants that special person that they can go home to love, cherish, and possibly marry someday. Regardless of your situation, don't lose hope quite yet. Why? Despite what you have tried so far, there are some things you can do to get the girlfriend back. Before you go and call her 1,000 times begging and trying to persuade your ex-girlfriend to take you back, there are some key questions that you need to ask yourself. For example, what happened in the relationship that made things go sour? Was it your fault, was it her fault, or is it a combination of the two? Before you go running to your ex-girlfriend and say something that you may regret later while you are highly emotional, you may want to figure out what went wrong first. Once you figure out what went wrong, fix it. If it cannot be fixed, you need to let your ex-girlfriend know that you understand why she broke up and that you accept and respect her decision. But before you do that, you need to find out why you want to get the girlfriend back. You need to take a good look at yourself and figure out the real reason why you want her back. This is the first step to getting your girlfriend back, and it's very crucial. Take your time and really think about the relationship. Were you truly happy in it? Were you only attracted to her physically and not mentally? Surprisingly, you may come to the conclusion that you were only with her because of her looks and not the way she treated you or made you feel. Just because you're lonely now and do not have anyone to be passionate with is not a good excuse to want to get the girlfriend back. If you only want to get your ex-girlfriend back because you're lonely, then you would be better off getting over the breakup and finding someone else to play games with. Before you even try to get your ex-girl back, you need to be 100% positive that this is what you want. Don't waste your time trying to get your ex back if all you want is sex. If this is the case, you don't even deserve to be with her. However, if you deeply and truly want to get the girlfriend back and you are honestly in love with her, it is crucial that you figure out what went wrong in the relationship that resulted in her breaking up with you. Maybe it was one thing you did, but in most cases it's an accumulation of several things that happened over time. Regardless of what went wrong, if you don't figure out the underlying issues that your ex-girlfriend had with you and your ex-girlfriend get back together, the relationship will never make it. For example, if your ex-girlfriend broke up with you because you had a bad temper or you were extremely jealous and you'll get back together, but you never worked on your temper or jealousy issues, the relationship will be doomed for failure and you all will just break up again, sooner or later. That's why it is crucial that you first figure out what went wrong in the relationship, and if you can fix the problem you and your ex-girlfriend had, then by all means fix them. I am quite sure that there are some changes that you need to make to get the ex-girlfriend back. So make the sacrifices you need to make to better yourself before you try to rekindle things. Once you have determined that you truly love your ex-girlfriend and have figured out the reason why the breakup occurred, then send her an email, or even better, give her a phone call and ask politely if she could meet up with you so that the two of you could talk. If you gave your ex-girlfriend some space and did not constantly beg her for forgiveness and a second chance, in most cases your ex-girlfriend will agree to meet with you. Especially if your ex still has feelings for you. When you meet your ex-girlfriend, do not point the finger at her. Instead, tell her that you have been doing a lot of thinking about the relationship. Tell your ex-girlfriend that you understand what went wrong in the relationship. The best thing to do is to admit all of your faults and tell her that you're willing to change to make the relationship work. If your ex believes that you are sincere and believe deep down her heart that you're willing to change, then she will give you another chance. Be sure to listen to everything that your ex-girlfriend has to say, and if she says something unintentionally to hurt your feelings, be sure to remain calm. Whatever it is that she wants you to do to make the relationship work, you should try your hardest to exceed her expectations. If your ex-girlfriend does give you another chance, take it as crucial that you keep your word. Don't make halfway attempts to change and be the person that you promised her you would be. Your ex-girlfriend wants the person that she first fell in love with, not the person that you have become. If you sincerely love her, then you will not have a problem making these changes.